nothing cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boo. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Tarik Skubal. What do you have on him?
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Francisco Lindor.
This guy's been a very consistent performer at the plate this year. Top 5 in batting average in the National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both, spraying balls all over the yard.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off. Skubal goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the knuckle curve, and it was a good idea.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled, and you got to tip your cap.
Oh, 1 now. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Serving. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. It's the Mets nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Comerica Park. And on the hill today, David Peterson.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And the 0-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith. 0 for 6 in the series so far. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and the home first moving along quickly today. Let's take a look at our lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Andy Ibanez.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Riley Green now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Rip towards third. Beatty to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers are shut down there. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Skubal back to work. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. One out in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That one is absolutely belted. Into the bullpen and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Base is empty, one away. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
And now it's Jose Siri. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Siri went deep in his most recent game. And the 0-1 to third, and a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Yeah, the batter now, Luis Torrens. First pitch, not close. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Torrens at second with 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Vierling under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Gleyber.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And a strike to Gleyber. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Mets 3 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Alonso.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's Juan Soto. First time up was a pop out. Fastball for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
One out, bases empty. Up the middle, Sweeney on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Brings it in, and that is that. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
The shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
There's the strike. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way.
Batting
So
eighth,
credit the
the
pitcher
third
for
baseman,
having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
1 down, bases empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Ryan Serven in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Fought off foul. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Detroit as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's already homered in this game. To the right side, Torres handles. And there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Brett Beatty.
So 2 down now, and here is Brett Beatty. Doubled his first time up. Beatty in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Vierling has this one sized up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Bottom 4, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Luke. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Flaring it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Torkelson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following.
Vientos takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 3 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Skubal back to work. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up next for New York, Luis Torrens. Doubled in his first AB. Strike 1.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. See you later. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
1-0.
One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's off the inside corner. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air, right side. Vierling nabs it. Out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pete.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Right through there, got him. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So digging in, Matt Vierling. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there. That's strike 2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 4-0. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Grant Herter.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's Juan Soto.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one to first, and that's foul. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That
Ball
misses
2.
the zone. And a count now
2-2
even up.
count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Nimmo, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark Vientos.
And here's the first baseman, Mark Vientos. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The relay throw. Tries to get back and save. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two on, one out. Base hit center field. Nimmo headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 5-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty, 1 for 2. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. Out. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the lead is now 5-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
The line to kick the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. One away. Bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, Brian.
Now the catcher up to hit. Brian Serven went down on strikes his first time through. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That's too low. And the count 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Meadows up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In there at the knees. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. It's 5-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Tigers.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Bo Brisky.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Jose Siri now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. Brisky, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and this one looks like trouble. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, but he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
The catcher, number 13.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Out to short, Sweeney. Tosses across the first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1 out and a runner at second. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pete.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
That one hammered left field. Green going back. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. See ya. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and nobody left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 7 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The designated hitter, Colt G.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Here's Riley Green.
The left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
And that one missing low. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Now 1-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Baden puts it away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Torres in the box again, takes a strike. Foul ball there. Torkelson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Tigers lead 1. They continue to trail 7-0. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now the first baseman, Mark Vientos. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's just foul. Foul ball still 0-2. Bounce to the left side. And that one handled to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
1 strike.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit. Coming home. He will score.
The batter, the third baseman, Brett.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Bo Brisky done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Jason Foley.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty, 1 for 3. And that one wrapped foul. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's out to center field. Meadows sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
So a man aboard and stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Tigers nothing.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Huascar Brazoban. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Tigers, the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
And the pitch. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Really nice job to get
now
your first out of the ball game.
Trey Sweeney.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ibanez in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya.
0-2.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Foley back to work. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Pete Alonso digs in now. Lindor on the move. Pitching for a strike.
0-1's the count.
To second. Ow! At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Got him. He's getting over on the strikeout. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Ryan Stanek.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Ryan Serven.
The catcher, Ryan Serven.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Right side. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The designated hitter.
So, last chance for the Tigers. Now the number 2 hitter, Colt Keith. Tap foul at the plate. And there's a foul ball. The Tigers down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.